Rep. Anna Paulina Luna, R. Florida suggested on the House floor that because the phrase, humanitarian aid for women and children in Afghanistan, is not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, such aid is unconstitutional on Thursday. The House debated an amendment introduced by Rep. Scott Perry RPA to the National Defense Authorization Act. The measure would strip funding for aid to Afghanistan. Perry argued the money could end up being spent by the ruling Taliban for nefarious purposes instead. In response, Rep. Sidney Kim Lager Dove D. California rose to speak against the amendment. This amendment ties the administration's hands in how it can best support the people of Afghanistan living under Taliban rule. She said, "It prohibits the use of any funds authorized via this bill to be used even tangentially to aid in our support of the millions of Afghan women and girls suffering under Taliban rule, or to those Afghans living in poverty and in need of humanitarian relief." Kim Lager Dove said the Biden administration already takes measures to ensure aid does not end up going to the Taliban. This amendment would make that humanitarian aid illegal and people would die. She concluded before Luna rose to rebut her speech. Chairman, I couldn't help but pull out my pocket Constitution, and I couldn't seem to find anywhere in here where it says we need to fund programs for humanitarian aid for women and children in Afghanistan. Luna said so. With that, I just wanted to point that out, Mr. Speaker. Kim Lager Dove responded, as someone could be heard snickering in the chamber. The text is not in the Constitution, it's in the bill. Kim Lager Dove had a long day on the floor earlier on Thursday afternoon. She declared, "I request an bill after listening to a speech by Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, R. Georgia. Watch above via C-SPAN."